Hey everyone, this is your 1/6 Tribal Chief, Mr. Mom Collectibles, and I am back for another video.
Acknowledge me.
And today I'm going to be taking a look at, with a friend of mine, Carlos, we're going to be taking a look at something that we honestly really didn't even know much about on 1/6 Kit's website from InArt, and it was something we kind of stumbled upon. And if for those who have the InArt Gandalf, you might be seeing this piece here, which is quite interesting because it was an accessory made by InArt after the figure came out, and that was kind of a first, and it kind of snuck under the radar for, I know, a lot of collectors. I know when I first saw this, I thought there was a pre-order for Gandalf because of the, InArt did bases. But anyway, so there, it's an InArt stone diorama base. At the time of filming this video today, April 27th, it is on pre-order, $18 pre-order, and it's expected to be June to July. They just came out of went out of stock because my friend Carlos, which we're going to bring on now, he was able to get one not too long ago, like just a couple weeks back. So his kit must have definitely sold out of these. And now he, like I said, you do a deposit, and it's $118, and then when you do the $18 deposit, you'll be left with a $100 balance. But it's really cool. But the only problem about this is that there's really not a lot of information to go by. Um, and like I said, it's just a base. So we have questions. Carlos does have Gandalf. If you guys haven't checked out that unboxing, I'll drop the link above here so you guys can check that out. And by the way, if you had watched our InArt Joker unboxing, I should say, you'll notice we're pretty much in the same getup. So we're filming this video the same night as the Joker. We're just doing them back to back. As you can see, the Joker's there on the table. But Carlos, let's jump into it right away. Let's not jump. I'll put you up on solo here. But so you ordered it, like I said, a couple of weeks back. You got it from 1/6 Kit. And if you guys are familiar with 1/6 Kit, I do have my own coupon code, Scrunchy. And let me right here, Scrunchy. And so if you save $10 off one time, so Carlos, take it away. So you got the product from Kit, and you did take a look at it just to make sure everything was okay. But like I said, it's first for us, right? Diorama from InArt. We haven't seen anything like that before. So
Yeah, it's typical InArt packaging. So it came with a shipper box, and the base comes actually really well packaged from InArt. Kit shipped it just like this. Comes in styrofoam, and there's a strap here. Take the strap off. Take the styrofoam clamshell apart.
We'll say the packaging is really good, like statue quality packaging.
Pretty much, yeah. And it came wrapped, so I mean the paper's flimsy, right? So it's part easily. It's just tissue type packaging paper. You get a little bit of styrofoam everywhere, so you need a little bit of cleanup afterwards, and
yeah,
I can hold it up to
there
the
it is right there. Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, it looks really nice though. I mean, it's really nice. For $100, I mean, what's the quality like? You think it's worth the value in terms of 118, I should say. I keep thinking people are going to use my coupon code and knock 10, or 108 even, so I'm off there.
That'd be the smart move, right?
$118. I mean, you think the value's there for it?
It's got felt underneath, and it's weighty. This thing, you can't put this. I wouldn't put this in a detop.
No, that with the figure on it, yeah.
Absolutely not. This is probably too heavy for the glass.
And just to let those know, because like I said, he has the Gandalf in the. You tested it. There's no magnets on this. That's probably the biggest question. And I don't think there's really a spot for the magnets either.
No, I think they used Gandalf because it might have been made with Gandalf in mind, but it's not branded for Gandalf. It's just the diorama base is the way they brand it. Yeah. So you can use this for any figure. One thing I'll say is Gandalf is shown sitting on the base.
Yep, right here.
That's the ideal use for this base. If you use a figure, if I turn around and put it up, like there's really nowhere for anybody.
I was noticing that. Let me pull you up on screen there. I was noticing that there's like there's no. I was under the missing, because I never saw it from the top view, and you always see it with Gandalf on there. There really is no flat spot on there. There's really no area.
No.
So it's really a sitting pose.
You can probably put a figure and balance it and put it in a little bit more of a dynamic museum pose, to where it's like taking a step or something. It'll work really nicely, but um, you know, the tolerance of the joints in the figure are something to take into account. Can it stand on its own? So just things to keep in mind. But I think it's a great base for the price. I think some people were saying they thought it was going to be bigger, but I mean, I think it's fine for what it is. It's supposed to be for
Is
one figure.
I don't know how much I know it's hard to say, but that actually reminds me almost of the size, not r of the Iron Man Mark II, 3 2.0, where but it's a little smaller than that, but I'm trying to compare the size of it in terms of maybe a Hot Toys base, what's something that it can compare to?
I'm looking actually right now at the Mark 46 with the diorama base, the new one,
Yes.
and
Yes.
I mean, it's about the same size, but the distribution of the material is different. So I
Yeah,
don't
that
think
makes
the
sense.
base is that wide, but it's
Yeah.
goes upward more. So, but obviously this is a lot heavier than that plastic base because this is all. I think I'm not even sure. I think it's polystone, but it's basically statue material, and it's probably as heavy as a statue
Yeah,
made out of
and
similar
like I said,
material.
and the other thing is, I don't wanna I don't wanna take away from the fact that, you don't have the figure on it, but the thing about it is and this is just my experience, and we'll kinda wrap up here, is that I say this politely, and I'm gonna leave this up on the screen if anyone wants, like I said, this is, 16 Kits, website here, but what's interesting, Carlos, is that nothing's easy within art, it seems like.
No,
And so what I mean by that but what I mean by that, I don't mean to cut you off, but what I mean by that is, like, having to put him on there is not as simple as what I think it would be. There's a lot of futzing that would be involved.
I think you get what you pay for, and the results are basically the effort you put into it. I don't think that's a bad thing within art. I think that to achieve the look they achieve, they have to, use materials and maybe make things a certain way that aren't really more. There's more conducive. They prioritize aesthetics over simplicity of use or
Yeah.
setup. So um, I I,
Do you
I
have a
think
pose in
people
mind for your Gandalf like this? You're gonna do this move? This pose?
Yeah, I was thinking of trying that for a little while. I'm gonna have to move him. I have him in a detox right now, but I'll probably have to move him out of there with this base. And I want to play around with it, just see what I like better. But I thought it was, even if don't use it for Gandalf, I thought it was worth the price, for what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, and I think that's what the whole point of, um, this review, it's just a little review video, but I think it's also more like something just to get it out there so people know what it's about. It's really cool, Carlos, and I'm looking forward to seeing, your thoughts, and the photos, I'm sure of, when you go to do the posing, but it's a cool looking piece. And if you guys want to check it out, like I said, it's available for pre-order on 16kit.com. I will drop the website link below. Like I said, check us out. We're here all the time making videos, live streams, things like that. Drop a like on the channel. Please consider subscribing if this is in fact your first time. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so that's something to look forward to. And Carlos, thank you as always for doing this, unboxing things, just sharing your thoughts. And if you guys have any comments below, if you have this, let me know what you guys think. Is this something you were thinking about picking it up? Let me know. Carlos, it's a pleasure as always, my friend.
Same.
So this is Mr. Mom Collectibles and Carlos, and we will see you guys in the next video.